What's up with the squad? Back with another video. I seen the title was going down. Make sure y'all go check out Doug X out in the description box down below. Definitely appreciate y'all. Much love to everybody sharing these videos, liking these videos, and sharing y'all thoughts on these. It's definitely pretty lit. Definitely got to get out thanks to, wherever y'all watching these videos. I know a lot of people, surprisingly, and it's pretty tight, that it's people that's out of, the United States that's watching, people at work, people be safe while driving too. No, it's some people out there that's watching. Be safe while driving. Y'all watching any videos, just not mine, just any videos. Y'all just listening. Be safe while driving. At work, all of that. Just be safe. Promise y'all be safe. That's important. But you already know. Make sure to like, subscribe, and let's get in the video, y'all.
Fani Willis is dealing with more than a bad look. I love all these professional lawyers and legal people coming out and going, "No, there's nothing untoward about having a raunchy affair with someone and stealing them away from their spouse." That's how lawyers are over here at Newsweek. We all know better. Ask your spouse, would she rather catch you in an affair or catch you embezzling money from work? Just go ask your spouse. Trust me on this one. Fani Willis is in deep trouble no matter how hard they try and cover for her. You can't hide 22 charges. Here's Newsweek. Fani Willis's decision is a bad...
Excuse me, y'all. I apologize. Supreme, stop. Now. Stop. Go lay down. That's my puppy son, y'all. He a Frenchie. He trying to get out of his cage right now.
Bad look, the ex-prosecutor warns. It's worse than a bad look. People who cheat on their spouses show that they don't keep promises. But women who steal other people's spouses show that they don't honor other people's contracts, promises. Even if you're going to ignore the promise before God, a marriage is something that happens with the state also. Here's former U.S. Attorney Joyce Vance warned that Fani Willis' delay in speaking out on recent allegations of an improper relationship was a, quote, bad look and could make her a perpetual target for Donald Trump's legal team. Rightly so. Remember, there's 22 charges against Fani Willis, according to the Epic Times. Now, probably the way they break those out would be like one flight to the Caribbean is one charge. One flight to Napa Valley Winery and, hotel room is another charge. This woman, this is not looking good for Fani Willis just because she happened to be involved by stealing another married man. Recently, the legal team for one of the accused co-conspirators, Mike Roman, alleged that Willis had engaged in an inappropriate romantic relationship with an outside attorney brought in to take part in the Trump investigation, Nathan Wade, and that this was grounds for her to be disqualified from continuing to oversee the case. Here's why it's grounds. Because Fani Willis goes like this. When Nathan Wade says, "I promise to have and to hold, from this day forth," she hires that guy and has him stab his wife in the back and betray that promise. And then Fani Willis and Nathan Wade put their hand on the Bible and say, "I swear by the same Bible to tell the truth, Your Honor, and not, perjure myself." See, they can't be trusted. They're liars. They're grifters. Willis herself responded to the allegations on Friday, confirming that she did have a personal relationship. Oh, she's only a month after the rest of us. She went to a church first and accused everyone of racism. And now she goes, guys, okay, I might have, yeah, you're right. There was a relationship with Wade, but stating that it developed after he was brought on to the Trump case and did not present any sort of conflict of interest, which I don't even get how the distinction there. I'm going, whether if you went after him before or after. I'm saying when two people get together, when two people have an affair and the chemicals go, and you're, quote, in love or even in lust, you are a compromised person. You have favoritism to someone that I don't expect you to be fair. It means something different than two neutral, uninvolved bodies. And these people are all ignorant for acting different.
So
A number
all
of
in
expert
all, she just, you know what I'm saying, just a home wrecker and you know what I'm saying, home wrecker. You gotta watch what you say and just don't care. You know, it's a lot of people that's just, you know, disrespectful, and just don't care. And obviously one of those people and don't care about nothing. You know, and something gotta happen.
analysts have noted that on the legal merits, it is accurate that Willis's relationship with Wade did not present any conflict of interest, though they were sleeping together on the road, though they were going to notably romantic places, spending government money to go to Napa Valley, to go to the Caribbean, government money. Oh, I see nothing here. These people are frauds. All of these people in this article, all of these lawyers that are going, oh, there's nothing untoward here. While also observing that the situation has created bad optics for the prosecution. Oh, this is only a bad look. It's optics. It's only what you see, they say. No, deep down, inside, as truth, values, and integrity, it is not just a bad look. It is an actual bad thing that she did. It actually points to the kinds of lawyers they are, the kind of laws they represent, the kind of trust in institutions they have, the kind of grift they're willing to pull off. And Wade were on the same side of the issue, but also warning that the DA's delay in addressing the allegations created a bad look. What a bunch of garbage. Despite the legal technicalities here, which suggests that Fulton County voters are entitled to have these cases managed by the district attorney they elected, Willis's delay in responding permitted the salacious allegation to fester and be treated as though they do merit recusal, Vance wrote. No, they do merit recusal. Her delay is part of the guilt. Of course, and it benefits Trump, by the way, for her to delay this thing longer. We like when it takes longer. I wish she didn't come out with this information till the middle of summer. So good job, Fani Willis. But it also shows you're guilty and you were putting your story together because she did respond, remember. She just lied. She went and talked about Nathan Wade's merit and how great he is in that black church. And how, oh Lord, why are these people persecuting me? Even though I stole another woman's, after a woman helps raise this guy's kids, he goes out and has an affair with me. After Fani Willis, who said a number of times on camera that no DA should sleep with employees, that it's a compromise. It's not going to work. 22 charges. Don't go away, Fani.
For real.
You're busted. And you're going to drag the whole thing down, and I love it. Please stay on.
And a lot of people want to sit there and talk about Trump and what he got going on, and he did this and he did that. Where are those people at this time about Fannie? I mean, come on. Let's be real, y'all. It's too many people in denial. Way too many people in denial, y'all. Way too many people.
I'm rooting with you, Fannie. Please stay on and just soil this whole thing. Quote, it's a bad look for her. And I've heard more than one experienced attorney assume that the relationship is enough to disqualify her. That's right. None of this is what we expect of a prosecutor handling a case of such significance, correct? Quote, assuming Judge Scott McAfee permits her to remain on the case, she will be a nonstop target for the former president and for Doug in exile. Willis would do well to proceed with humility. I don't think it's in her bones, guys. Does she come off as humble to you? And take responsibility for making such an unnecessary misstep. And now we know she does not take responsibility either. She spent her whole career defending herself and attacking even her peers in her own office. Anyone, whether above or below. This woman's not humble. She doesn't have it in her. She may gain it, but it's not there now. McAfee has now requested that Roman's lawyers respond to Willis's latest filing to argue why the evidentiary hearing should still move forward. And I just say they should keep hitting her, just unleash on her, let it go. Don't pull up, get her off the case. Speaking to Newsweek about the matter, David Ehrenberg, a Florida state attorney and legal expert, suggested that disclosing the relationship earlier would not have averted controversy. False. As the mere appearance of a conflict would cause concern, even if a conflict does not exist on the merits. No, but you always want to get it out early instead of having it have to get ripped out through discovery, where then it really does look like she was covering stuff up. She made so many unforced errors on this thing. She should have come out and enumerated all 22 charges, said, I did this, I did this, I did this, I did this. I can't believe I did this, and I'm sorry.
And I feel like she looking at a lot of other people, like the people that were supporting her, trying to use excuses, like when she went in that church, and just saying different stuff that really don't even make sense to try to get those same people like, oh, I didn't, like it. First of all, from what you did, the thing that you did with having an affair and the church, that's the wrong place to do it in the first place. You can't sit there and you talk about and you go in there. No, that you don't need to be talking about that. To the people, you need to be speaking to God about the stuff that you've been doing, regardless. Regardless, you need to be speaking to God, talking to God, praying to God about the stuff that you did, negative stuff that you did, stuff that you know that you did. You know that you did, because it's stuff that, like I said in the last video, that we probably don't even know that she did. It ain't even came out yet. It's stuff that we know that literally is horrible, but I bet you it's stuff that we obviously we don't know about, and it's worse than what it is right now. So I mean, it's a time and a place where you do stuff, and she knows she in the wrong way.
And if you guys won't accept this apology, then please accept me recusing myself and stepping down, and we'll put in this professional DA instead, which is anyone but Fani Willis. When you indict a former president, especially someone as polarizing as Donald Trump, you've got to know you'll be under a microscope.
Exactly.
And must make sure there are no vulnerabilities to exploit. Aaron Berg expressed. In other words, don't bring out the B team. Fani Willis wasn't just the B team, she was the Z team. No other team, according to Sonny Hostin, even wanted to take this case. That's how
exactly. You're gonna be focused on trying to get him to, oh, you need to pay this, oh, you need to go to jail, all you need, regardless of what it is, you need to be doing with your daily activities, or what you got going on, positive of what you got going on. Eat your dinner, studying, and whatever you got, defining it from whatever they do. I'm not a DA, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and that's just what it is. I mean, you get up, and when it's time for court, you handle your business, and you go to work, and you do what you need. Not do the most. Oh, she going to, we finna go on a cruise with this money. Oh, we about to go shopping. We about to, let me go ahead have this affair with it's that type. Can't do that.
That's how bad it was. They found, instead, they went to the grease trap, went to the very bottom of it, and found Fani Willis and said, good enough. They're all Democrats. We'll get a sympathetic judge and jury, and we'll get them. Quote, Willis's relationship with Wade is not in and of itself a conflict of interest that requires recusal, but the perception of a conflict distracts from the prosecution and could delay matters. It's the relationship and the payments to Wade that have generated unneeded controversy. Disclosing the relationship would not have changed that. The payments were for the relationships they could go on a Caribbean cruise. So you can't separate them. They're inextricable. This guy is making excuses. I have no idea why. I only know Fani Willis is corrupt. Well, I hope she stays on the case so that Trump is more likely to go free and buck all of these charges on Doug.
Mm-hmm. One thing about it, y'all, is it's a wrap. Thinking about everything, how everything is going, it's a wrap. A lot of people know that just based off, like was said, you gotta know that you under a microscope. You gotta know that you being watched by for doing that to a former president. You gotta know that. I mean, that's common sense. But you go out and do that, you taking them chances. It's not only one time. They talking about, you went on a cruise. It's multiple times going on trips and going shopping and going to go do this and going to go do that, knowing that you a DA, and you sit there doing all of this. You're having an affair with your colleague. Hey, allegedly, right? It's out there though. So I think I'm cool for saying, it's out there. But you already know. Let me know your thoughts down below. Definitely appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all check out Doug and Ace out in the description box down below. thank y'all for sharing the videos, liking the videos up, commenting y'all thoughts and, you know, the facts and everything. Because a lot of times when y'all comment, y'all help me too. So I love it and I appreciate y'all so much. Catch y'all next one.